It's the Becky and Boca Show, coming to you live every Thursday night at 6 p.m. from glamorous downtown Boca Raton. I'll show you how to live life in style in one of the country's most elegant cities, nestled right along the beautiful Atlantic beaches between Palm Beach and Miami. So sit back, relax, and let me show you how to indulge yourself Boca style. Hello, it's Becky and Boca. Welcome to the Becky and Boca Show, coming to you every Thursday night at 6 p.m. from downtown Boca Raton. And it's all about the glamorous lifestyle in Boca Raton and things of interest to women and some men and all of my girlfriends. And tonight, I have David Rosenberg of Rosenberg Diamonds. He's got a beautiful shop right in the heart of Boca Raton. And he has put some of this gorgeous jewelry on me. And at my last event, you put a beautiful, beautiful necklace on me. And he's brought quite a few things here to show us. And maybe I can try some of that stuff on. And I'll let you tell us a little bit about your store.
Hi, Becky. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. So, yes, we're located in East Boca. We've been in East Boca for a decade, a little over 10 years. And we specialize in important white diamonds and fancy color diamonds as well. We do basically anything that has to do with diamonds, diamond jewelry, important necklaces. We're like the real diamond house.
I know that. You're like all diamonds.
Just to show you, we have
goodness.
Couple of them over here.
This is 6 carats.
That's a 6. It's almost a 7, actually.
And the other one's 30.
30.
Okay, I'm going to try on that 30.
Oh, let's go for it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Wow. That's...
It's a rock. It's
that
definitely a rock.
is a rock.
Yes.
I like you're walking around in that. Can
when
you
come to our store, we always have stones of that size in inventory. It is our specialty. And our clientele is worldwide. And the reason we're able to have all of this inventory because we sell to the trade as well.
Okay.
So on a day-to-day basis, we send shipments worldwide to dealers and retailers. And the end consumer really gets to have the benefit because we have the inventory. That's our specialty.
This is amazing. All right, the price on this one, David?
This one is... about $1.3 million.
$1.3 million?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
$1.3 million for the ring.
Yes.
Cool.
You'll take 2?
I like that, yeah. That wouldn't bother me at all walking around with that.
Sure.
That is gorgeous. I guess I don't have to say, but look how it sparkles.
It really... Oh. So every single stone that I have in inventory, I actually cherry pick.
Who spends more on diamonds? A single guy for his girlfriend or a married guy for his wife?
Definitely a married guy for his wife. The married guy has already... Normally when they walk into our store, they already know they're going to be spending 6 to 7 figures. They have that in mind because now they've made it in life, they're substantial, and they're ready to go for that next level. Mm-hmm. So, and in Boca... it's very, you can look down on many of the women are wearing 10 carats and 15 and 20. And we upgrade those all the time.
That must be nice.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess the single guy wouldn't spend as much because the woman could take off with the diamond.
That's correct.
If you're married, I guess it's community property.
No, the single guy would not.
Not take that chance.
No. We don't only do the $1 million items or the 6 figures. We also sell to the individual who wants to buy the engagement ring for the $10,000, $20,000. And
so you've got the whole range. I know it's mostly women that love diamonds, but I was wondering if you have any male clientele that comes in there.
I do have male clientele, and not as many as the women clientele, but what I've developed for men clientele, which I'm not wearing today, is actually a lapel pin that normally contains about a 1 carat maybe pear shape, or pear shape with dangling with maybe about a 7-8 carat pair, which is a really nice conversation piece, and it's not your usual just gypsy ring for men.
Yeah, no, I would imagine it wouldn't be.
Fancy color diamonds are extremely popular. They've been around for centuries, and they've really been queens and kings and the super wealthy used to wear them, and they've really come to light in the past decade or so, 15 years, and yellows have really popular out there.
I've seen a lot of people wearing yellow diamonds.
Yes, which I've brought few that we can discuss as well. But pinks are extremely rare, and we specialize in Argyle pinks. Argyle pinks are basically pink diamonds. They come from Western Australia, from the Argyle mine. And about 90% of all pink diamonds come from Australia. And to explain to you the rarity, out of the entire year production, there is literally less than a handful of diamonds that come out of it that are half carat and bigger.
Oh, wow. So you have one here?
I do.
Okay.
So I brought this beautiful pink. It's just under a vivid. It's a fancy intense pink. And normally, to explain the way fancy colors work, you have you have a light, fancy intense, and a vivid. And this particular ring is a dome ring that we have created in our facility.
Oh my goodness.
And it's under a half a carat on the center stone. It does.
That is gorgeous.
It's been featured in many magazines. It is won many awards, and it is absolutely stunning. This particular stone is an Argyle pink.
It's very pretty how it's got the pink stones in the middle. Well, one big one,
yes,
and then smaller ones, and then regular diamonds all the way around. Yes. What would this cost me, David?
So this particular ring would be a little over $100,000.
$100,000.
Yes.
And do they hold their value?
Not only do they hold their value, they increase their value, not only on an annual basis, literally month by month. So if you take a look at follow some of the auctions like Sotheby's and Christie's, pink and blues keep breaking all of the records month after month.
So you really can't go wrong in buying this.
No,
it's a good investment.
Pink diamonds are used as an investment vehicle as well.
Oh, they are? Okay.
And many people are putting their money into diamonds, which is quite interesting.
Does it outperform the stock market?
It really does. And not only that, you have a tangible item in your hand.
No, you're right. You can hang on to this. Yes.
Yes. And you can really make a decision when you want to sell it.
Right.
And perhaps you don't. Maybe you just want to pass it on to the next generation.
Right, sure.
So
gorgeous.
I have this box. I wanted to show you, we actually do sell diamonds for investment. And as a matter of fact, in here, I brought...
Oh, my gosh.
It's just a small bubble. This particular stone is a little over 6 carat, and this one is the flawless, an oval, and beautiful stone. All of our stones, of which I must say they're all GIA certified, Gemological Institution of America, and which is extremely important when you're buying a diamond. You want to make sure that it does come with a GIA certificate. So a lot of people don't really understand how much diamonds have actually gone up. It's not like gold. So if you were to purchase this particular stone, let's say 15 years ago, it would cost you approximately about right around $100,000. Today, it's upwards of $500,000.
You're kidding.
No.
That's a pretty good investment.
It is.
So when people buy these, do they don't do anything with them? They don't put them in jewelry if they're holding them as an investment vehicle?
So most of the stones that we sell, people actually do wear them. The wives normally wear it, but we do have a good amount of male clientele that just buy them for investment. They either put it in their vault or they just...
Sure, because you have to find something to invest in that's going to give you a good return and hold its value. And like you said, it's a tangible thing.
Sure, and perhaps just diversify.
Right, right.
So
that's $500,000.
That's $500,000.
And it will only continue to...
it will continue to grow. I mean, I can tell you that if you take a look at diamonds, in September of 2008, when the whole economy crashed, so there was a correction in the diamond industry of approximately 15%. Now we have actually surpassed that correction by at least 20%.
Wow.
So diamonds have definitely are very good.
A very,
100% of my
not
money
only
is in
a
diamonds.
safe investment, but
Yes.
a well-performing investment.
Sure.
That's amazing.
So
Well, what if you wear it? I mean, is there any downside?
there is
Can
no
you ruin
downside. You can.
Can you destroy the value?
So on a D flawless, normally once you start wearing it, it'll go from flawless to internally flawless. But very easily can be put on the wheel, polished, and brought back to flawless. The only other way to ruin it, if you have a really bad jeweler who's doing quite a injustice to the ring itself. But other than that, you would never ruin it. No.
Okay, so you can wear this.
And they're indestructible. I mean, they'll, if a fire or, I mean, it's not like, I mean, of course, art has been performing amazing, but it's not like art that you have to worry about fire.
Exactly.
Yes. So
okay, what else you got there? You got a whole tray of beautiful things.
I do. So some of the most famous shapes, or I shouldn't say famous, the most popular shapes today are radiant. So radiants are a beautiful shape. They're most women today are
I like
definitely
this one.
yes. So this particular one is a little bit over 5.5 carats.
That finger.
And
It's this finger. That's 5.5 carats?
5.5, a very spready stone. And it is an E color VS1, so what we call collection. D, E, and F are collection colors. And it's a spectacular diamonds. I mean.
And the price on this one?
This one is a little over $400,000.
$400,000.
Yes.
Okay, so if I bought this ring and I wore it for 10 years,
Yes.
I would still make money on it?
Most likely, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I constantly call some of my clients and I offer them profit for some of their rings. If they like to upgrade, even if they don't want to upgrade, I just write them a check.
And buy it back.
So, yes, I've done it many times. But then the problem is they have to upgrade, you know.
Right, they're not going to go without
like,
a ring.
The husband's like, no, I'm not giving you any more money.
But if he understands it's an investment.
Right. So, and for them, it's an immediate gratification, you know, it's investment in the wife as well.
Right, right.
So we also do eternity bands.
Oh, that's pretty.
Which we do very well with. We do emerald cuts, radiants, ovals,
That's pretty.
rounds. I brought an oval because ovals are extremely difficult to match.
These are little ovals.
Yeah, and we do really well with them. Most of our eternity bands, if not 98% of them, are all GIA certified. Every single stone is certified. So if we're using 18 stones, all 18 stones have GIA certifications, and I match every single one of them to perfection.
Okay, the price on this?
This one is about $70,000.
$70,000?
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
Yeah.
So is it better to buy like one big diamond or something with a lot of
So if
smaller
you're buying for
diamonds?
investment, you want to buy one single stone versus multiple stones. But if you're buying for, if you want to make a piece of jewelry, that's a different story.
If a man were looking for an engagement ring,
Sure.
is there, we always used to hear there was this formula based on your income of how much you're supposed to spend. Is there any, I mean, how does somebody decide?
So
The woman decides.
it really depends on the comfort level of the individual. But I will tell you that I've heard formulas such as 3 months salary. I mean, there's really a lot of tales out there.
Yeah, I know.
There really are. I will tell you that the average engagement ring for an individual, so if they're a young couple, they're in their 20s, early, mid-20s, they're probably going to be spending anywhere from $8,000 to about $25,000. That's going to be kind of like the realm where we find engagement rings, which it's a nice budget for an engagement ring and can get you a nice stone. For people who are going for their second marriage, normally
Yeah,
you find them to go more towards the $50,000 to $100,000. And then, of course, we have the ones that upgrade
What about the
throughout.
third and fourth marriage? What do they?
Yeah,
what do they spend?
those, it depends. It really
I'm sure in
does.
Boca Raton you sell some fancy diamonds.
Yes. So, but I would say somewhere around the $10,000 to $25,000 is a good budget for an engagement,
engagement ring.
Yes, if you're first time and you're in your 20s, 30s, and you're starting out. One of the things that we do anytime you purchase a diamond from us, like an engagement ring, we always buy it back for 100% for what you paid for. So if you were to purchase it from us for 20 grand and you're doing better a year later, 5-10 years later, I'll give you 100% credit for what you paid for.
What if you're doing worse and you just need to get rid of the?
Then it's a different story,
different.
of course.
Yeah.
But we do
So you
honor
can't
that.
lose. I mean, you can always upgrade for the
Yes, absolutely.
same price that you. That's
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
So another item that I brought here is
a necklace.
a beautiful necklace, which is made up of mainly pear shapes and rounds. And this particular necklace is also turns into a tiara. So
What?
Yes.
How do
So
you do that?
basically, the way we do it is
I think I need a tiara.
you need a tiara. In Boca, we always need tiaras.
Yes, there are a few tiaras in Boca.
There are.
Yep.
So basically, you disconnect it
Take
like
that
so.
apart.
And we have a little piece over here, and we just mount it up.
Oh
It's
my
gonna take a little bit of time, and then we have a tiara.
Oh,
Pretty cool,
wow.
huh? So,
Can I see that?
absolutely.
Oh my goodness! I'm just going to kind of hold it up there, as if it were a tiara.
Perfect.
I could wear that around Boca.
You could.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh, that is so beautiful.
Thank you.
And
So,
the price on this? So you wear it as a necklace or a tiara?
a necklace or a tiara, and this one is 800,000.
800,000.
Yes.
The ring. Wear that with the ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also the
Very
bangle
good.
that you're
So
wearing.
heavy. Oh yes.
Yes. So this particular bangle is really a work of art because when you take a look at this
really
bangle and you're wearing like a Chanel dress,
Mm-hmm.
I believe, and if you were to run it across, it would not catch.
Oh, that's
so
important.
it's important. Every prong is set every stone is set perfectly, and the prongs don't catch, so it's super smooth.
Oh, that is.
We make
important.
sure that it is done perfect. When you have a pair of earrings that is D, E, or F color and they're clean versus a pair that are like J, K colors and they're I1s imperfect, you really do see the difference. So what I did is I created the ultimate perfection for studs. And
goodness.
what I created, it's made out of 8 stones. There are 4 princess cuts in the
there's
middle. And there are 4 marquees. And I cut them perfectly so they match. And it makes a perfect circle. And our biggest...
Yeah, from here it looked like one
Yes.
diamond.
So if you put it on your ear, I can tell you that you would never know that these are 8 stones put together.
Right.
You would really think it's a single stone.
Let me see that.
Our biggest compliment that I received on
Wow.
this was a lady that lives up in New York,
that.
and she came down with her friend. It's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
And they share everything, and they share their jewelry, they share their clothing, their purses. And she came over to the store. She said, "Look, that's where I got them from." So she said, "You know what? I'm going to get my own pair."
She wouldn't share them?
So she
wouldn't share
went.
these
She
either.
came over, and I showed the pair, and I explained the whole illusion process. And she said, "No, that's not what I'm looking for. I want the single stone." And I explained to her that that's what her friend bought.
has.
So she said,
know, it sure
"I've been
looks like
wearing
once."
it for 3 months, and I know it's a single stone." So that was the
It
biggest
really looks
compliment.
like it. It really does.
For 3 months, she had no clue that's what an illusion.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. And did you tell me the price on this one?
This particular one is, so they show as large as 10 karat total weight, and they're
Okay.
yeah, and they're just 25,000.
25,000.
Yes.
See, now that doesn't sound bad to me anymore after you worked me up.
And if you were
That's
to have
gorgeous.
single stones
Oh, okay.
in that size, you would be close to the $1 million.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. See, you would never know.
Yes. So it's
I'm
definitely
looking
great
at it
value.
up close, and I can't tell.
And I have clients that are super, super wealthy, and they buy them. They love it. They're comfortable. They feel
Because you're going to
comfortable.
wear this every day, probably.
You wear
want
it every
something-
day, and you're not. And the biggest thing is, you're not walking around with $500,000 on your ear.
I'd wear
where
these to the
you
gym.
have to worry.
You can wear them. Yeah, you can wear
You
them
can
everywhere.
absolutely wear it to the gym.
The
Yes.
beach, everything.
Yep. When people come to my store and say, where I'm going to wear my 10, 15, 20 carat, I say to Publix.
Right.
There you go.
It's Boca. You can do
It's
that.
Boca, yes.
But no, this really does look like one stone.
It really does.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So,
I never would have known.
Any other questions you have for me, Becky?
I was going to ask you, what occasions do men usually come in to buy diamonds for their wives? I got to come up with something, an occasion.
So I will tell you, besides birthday, anniversaries, I would tell you that the way I find to be so special, you take every day, you make it into a special
Right,
event.
there you go.
And that's when you come home and it's like, honey, I love you. I just got you something
And
beautiful.
oh, yeah, that would be...
And
That's really
why,
nice.
why not? Life
That
is
ma-
short.
yeah, that
Enjoy
makes-
it.
right.
What difference will make another million in your account or not?
Well, thank you, David Rosenberg. And your store is right on Federal Highway. The address is...
233 South Federal Highway. It's in the Boca Grand building.
And your phone number, if anyone wants to get in touch with you.
561-477-5444. And our website is rosenbergdiamonds.com.
Okay.
Thank
you very
you.
much. Thank you for coming. And stick around for Lisa's show, Serendipity Style. I'm going to stay here and show you some gorgeous handbags and accessories and shoes and all sorts of stuff.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, David. You have been watching and listening to The Becky and Boca Show. Tune in every Thursday night at 6 p.m. to discover all the ways to spoil yourself and have a good time in beautiful Boca Raton. See you next week.